Can I help you? You're Orko. You're Jack's son. Yeah, sure. Come on in. Hey guys, it's the Geek again. Episode 51. I'm so sorry. It's been such a long time since I've been on. A lot of things went down, and I just had to get some things taken care of. But I'm back, hopefully for a very long time. And episode 51, we're starting off back to basics with toys, sort of. A buddy of mine works at a Walmart, or I'm sorry, excuse me, a Walgreens, and he gave me a call one day and said, "Hey, they've got these Secret Wars toys." And I'm like, wait a minute, what? Secret Wars is back in toy form? Where do I sign up? So he did me a favor. I owe him 20 bucks, and he bought me 2 sets of the entire Wave 1 mini bobblehead figures. I'm a little disappointed in the size and the characters selected in this first wave, but I've got the entire first wave, and let's just take a look at them. So here's the entire Wave 1 set of 5 figures. I'm going to be giving a little bit of history lessons as well as reviewing these figures. Now, we've got Spider-Man, Hobgoblin, Black Costume Spider-Man, or Alien Costume Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Deadpool. Now, before I get into anything else, I'm going to get into a gripe. First of all, Hobgoblin was never in the original Secret Wars storyline, but he did get a figure for some reason back in the 1980s. This whole set is based off the toy line, not necessarily the comic books. It's because we have the same original artwork for what the back covering was. If we look on the back, and we'll look at these more in detail, there's a little bit of a bio as well as a little comic story that would be able to kind of jumpstart you into playing with your toys back in the 80s. Now, with the exception of Deadpool, all these characters have the back art of their original 1980s counterpart toys. Deadpool's the one that bothers me. And I'm sure I'm alone in this because of the hype of Deadpool lately. Deadpool's an interesting character, don't get me wrong. I'm just sick of hearing about him. But here's another thing that bothers me. If you look closely at the Deadpool packaging, right here, I don't know if you can see it clearly, it says Walgreens exclusive. But if you look on the back, they all say Walgreens exclusive. But let's get into these figures individually. Now, we're not going to go into every figure individually, but we will go into what's different about some of them. Now, because I have 2 of them, I can open these guys up and not worry. But the kicker is, that is never a problem, and I didn't realize this until after I got them. They're made for collectors, in the sense that when you open them up, the casing is made to reseal as if you never opened it. Now, this one has been damaged, but don't worry, I have a better one stored somewhere. But we'll open it up, and when we open them up, we get some stuff, if I can get it out. First, we get the little sheet. This is the original backing of most figures, with some exceptions. I don't think it had the 14 and up crap on here, which is very sad. You have to, if you're 13, you can't play with mini bobbleheads apparently. And the only other difference is some altered merchandise stuff. Like right here it says Bobble micro Bobbles up here. And this one is Gentle Giant LTD, which I really like this because it resembles the original Mattel logo. Obviously, they've had to tweak it so that they don't get sued, but I understand that. And then the Marvel logo has changed in the last 20-30 years, so that's different. Then on the back, this is the only thing from the original packaging from back in the day. We've got the little character bio, and each toy back in the 80s came with a shield that story-wise would have missions and stuff on it, so you got to read a little comic strip about what the characters were doing, and I think it was meant as a way to say, hey, these are stories you can start playing with your figures. So that's all fun. And then we have the Wave 1 set listed here: Spider-Man, Hobgoblin, Alien Costume Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Deadpool. So there's that. And then we get the little shell with the actual figure inside. And we're going to take him out of here. There. And there's Spidey. Now, granted, he's a micro, so he's not going to stand. And I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think I might get one of those memory foam things from the craft store. You know, the ones where, like, it's foam, but it collapses when you barely touch it. So I'm probably going to use that for feet display for these guys. And their heads bobble. And there's no articulation. Well, maybe there is. Hang on. Nope, no articulation at all. They're frozen in place, which is fine, you know. Like, how much fun are you going to have with micro figures? Like, how do you even get the pieces small enough to make them posable? But I'm not complaining. For what they are, they're about like somewhere between $2 and $3 a piece, which is pretty cheap for today. Now, the only other one I'm going to open right now is Wolverine, and there's a reason for that. Again, we've got the backing and the figure, but this one is a little different in the sense that he comes with an accessory. Just like in the original figure, his claws don't spring out. They actually have little clips. If you can see that. Like little wristbands. And that's how he wears his claws. And that one fell off. So let's put that back on. There. So yeah, there's Wolverine with his claws. I don't think he's posable either. He is not. And he does not stand either. But they're pretty fun. For what they are, they're very cheap, very easy to find if you're going to Walgreens. At least what I can tell. My buddy who works there obviously gave me the heads up, but he's not going to stand. But I was able to get 2 sets of the entire wave in one go. So if you're a collector, that's a huge bonus. Especially for this price. 2 waves of the entire run cost me $20. And that's a huge deal. Okay guys, I know I said we'd take care of this on episode 50, but episode 50 got kind of crazy, and I guess we just forgot to shoot it. We're going to do it right now. We're going to shoot the winner of the Transformers Tanuki figure, which we have right here. It's been sitting here for almost a year, waiting for somebody to win it. Now, we've only got 3 contestants who are eligible, sadly, because that's how popular my show is. So we've got Madison Sprague, Angela Ross, and Dragon Tongue 18. Now, here's how we're going to do this. In order of how they're listed on here, I've got my He-Man spinner. And we're going to spin this. Now, it's got a 1, 2, 3, and 4 counter on here. And Madison Sprague is going to be 1, Angela Ross is going to be 2, Dragon Tongue 18 is going to be 3, and 4 is just going to be spin again. So we're just going to do that until we get a winner. So I'll bring you over here. Spin again. Spin again. Dang it. There. Number 2. Okay. Okay guys, well that was episode 51, and according to the spinner, Angela Ross is our winner of the Transformers Tanuki figure. Now, you can get in touch with us on our Facebook page, you can get in touch with us on our email, you can get in touch with us on Twitter. I wouldn't hold Twitter in too high regard though. I can't seem to stick with Twitter. or you can comment on the video here. So please let us know what you think. Give us suggestions, give us ideas. We love hearing from you. And check out Formers Fridays and everything else that's awesome and fun over at the Pop Culture Network. Dirt and Killin' and the guys out there are awesome, and they even let me do a show. So until then, or until next time, this is the Geek saying good journey.